map like Bind, there's such tiny corners as well, so you can easily get blinded and you'll be completely out. Like you'll literally be a deer caught in headlights. So you have to be very careful when you're pushing your sights and how you're executing your sights. But nevertheless, I think we will go in for a quick timeout, I believe. We are gonna not go anywhere. Just stay tuned and we're gonna quickly catch up on some snacks and get back to you immediately. Hopefully this shouldn't be too long.
हाय डोमिनो क्लेवियर वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम भाई शाउट आउट का भी क्या करेगा एक ही वॉचिंग है आने बंदे शाउट आउट दे देंगे तेरे को गो शिवी अरे भाई शिवी का मैच देखने आया था तुमने बंद कर दिया हाय आर के वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम कैसे हो भाई लोगों भाई शाउट आउट तो बनता है अ बिग शाउट आउट टू डोमिनो क्लेवियर डोमिनो भाई के लिए शाउट आउट
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the CORSAIR Rising Champs hosted by Elite Hubs. We are going to be witnessing GODL versus Biryani Power. And sorry for the small timeout there. We did run into, I believe, a couple of issues regarding the player's PC or something or the other was going on. But that's fine. We are back though, and that's good news. So we are going to continue witnessing this amazing game of Valorant on the map Bind. Quick Silver Drone play coming in for Intel. Flex though, using a nade to completely push that off. Panzer on the other hand with the spike in hand. He is going to try to make a quick play on towards a B bomb site, sorry. Pasha Hill getting the first kill as well. Good stuff over here. But the spike still hasn't been planted, and I wonder why, as Heaven gets one kill but gets traded off instantly by Brad. Now, Panda, on the other hand, he will be very, very quick on the trigger finger and will get one as well. But Whitehorse now, he's all alone pretty much, as Sova is essentially with 1 foot in the grave anyways. So Panda will get the bomb planted towards Showers, will place a nanoswarm there as well, just in case. So a little bit of damage done by the turret, but nevertheless that is not too much anyways. As slowly they're trying to play this one out. Still saving up that very important nanoswarm. That's gonna make the difference, in Panzer clutching up the round yet again for Biryani Power. What a round coming in.
More than one round from Biryani Power. We can see how Panzer outplayed
Godlike
Whitehorse over there by placing the nanoswarm inside the spike, so he could not even see where the nanoswarm was. And it's a very good teamwork from Sova and more like Brad and Panzer, where Brad actually like revealed the enemy position and saving Panzer to be a little more aware of how far he is from him, and which secured him a 3rd round in the pocket.
Quick recon dot coming in, pretty much giving a little bit of intel, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough to really make a call, as Haku gets a first kill in the round. Oh, GODL Shivy, you've got to be careful with a crisp, clean lock onto Pashail. Now he's gonna get that kill landed. It's gonna nullify the advantage of both the teams. 4v4 coming in for both the teams as Panzer rushes in down towards Lamps. He has a utility. He also has the ultimate. So if he wanted to go for it, he can go for the lockdown. But I think he doesn't want to go for it yet. Shivy still stacked up towards Showers. So nothing really big coming out here. That stun though is going to be very, very good from the sky. Flash is still to work with. Panzer getting flushed out of its positioning. Will get traded off with a nanoswarm immediately. Havan though will get a kill, and so does Beyond as he takes down Flex immediately. 2v2 coming in on an eco round. This is looking very, very dangerous. Havan though trying to take out a flash, and he will try to flash one, but not connecting on that flash. Hevan though hitting a beautiful headshot onto Brad, and now Hevan gets caught off guard, and it's all down to Shivy. He's gonna be juggling around with him. He's gonna have to figure out how to do this. Completely blind as a bat, and essentially this is it. This is all it. He's gonna have to fall off of the bomb, and another round goes in the favor of Biryani Power. Wow, what a round. What a good eco round as well.
Sky in competitive, a good pick. Yeah bro, Sky is good pick. But I don't believe in Sky.
Honestly, that game was kind of like...
मेरे को Sky काफी like...
It was very hard for me to understand what was going on, because at one moment I expected it's gonna be a B side, because they pretty much had the side for themselves. And again, they lost the side, and the last moment they decided to like teleport at the last moment, which pretty much was on the side. And 1v2 clutch from Haku. Haku is doing really exceptional at this point of time. He's playing amazing at this point of time, with all the brain that he is using. He's being calm, and whatever he can do at that point of situation is actually paying it off. And he's winning the round for his own team.
I mean, I feel like if Hevan hadn't died there, maybe that was a winnable round. Now look at this, Hevan blinding literally everybody towards long. He is spamming away with the Vandal, but he's the only good for one as he gets immediately traded off. Flex on the other hand, he is still hoisted up on site. Will get flash, and Beyond is going to take that kill. Quick flurry of trades coming out on the board here. 2v2 now. 2 ults to work with on Biryani Power, and it's going to be a quick fall off, but Whitehorse, he has such crisp long aim, and he's going to be taking down Haku, turning it down to 1v2. Now, smokes do go down towards long, where he is positioned off. Good positioning coming in. Gets one. Found the way for the second, and Brad is good. He is so good. 7 HP, and he clutches that.
At this point of time, I'm just wondering what is Biryani Power doing. Like, they're literally giving no point to breathe for godlike esports, and we know how godlike esports is. It's like how devastating they are. But Biryani Power at this point of time is saying like it doesn't matter how crazy aimers they are, how good they are, but we are here to give a really tough competition, and they're proving it. With the economy they have, they are gonna easily play the next test round. But godlike, they're not too good on the economy, and they're forced to buy shotguns and pistols.
I don't know, but a very beautiful dart coming in. Unfortunately missing, I believe. That is supposed to be landing right into its showers, but it just missed out, unfortunately. Flex
welcome to the
holding a
stream.
very close angle with the Bucky. He will try to fall off of that as there is a Sova out and will actually spot him. Oh, so close, Flex. But Pasha Hill, he's so good with the Phantom that he's going to be getting 2 easy kills for himself. Hevan, on the other hand, the beautiful Sheriff in hand, he's going to be tapping away, but can't seem to connect a single headshot, unfortunately. Guiding Light will get one person flashed off, but a 1v5 retake, this is more so like a miracle waiting, just not waiting to happen. I would just say this is a miracle that's never going to happen, because you have 5 players pretty much stacked up on site. You can't do much here. You just have to wait, possibly get a kill or 2, and then fall back off, maybe try to save the gun. I mean, looking at the economy right now, it's not looking too good for pretty much for
भाई हालात सही लग रहे कुछ godlike के तबीयत खराब कर रखी इनकी तो
godlike is really missing out on the opportunity here by not having that Sova, you know, in the team, because when you have that Sova, you can make some very interesting intel based plays. But nevertheless, the round does get shut down, and it's 6 rounds in the favor of Biryani Power. I mean, bind attack 6 rounds, that's phenomenal.
And more like
भाई अगर बीच में stream offline चले जाए तो समझ लेना strike आ गई है.
Like it's not just impossible, but considering the fact that he has only Sheriff and the operator was completely full stacked with Phantom and Vandal, he can't do anything. He literally can't do. Even if he steps in, he's a dead meat on the spot right there and there. So I'm guessing like there's something that is missing for godlike esports, but we can see an orb bite coming in from Deathmaker, which can actually be a game changer.
Nice flash.
Well, we are going to be seeing Beyond pushing up very slowly into his long. He will be getting 1 kill, but Mycos just gets shut down, and so does Beyond, as he does take down Hevan as well. The powerhouse of a fragger that he was in CSGO. Will he convert that over? Somehow manage to make that happen? We have seen so many players move on over from CSGO to Valorant. Now that it's become pretty much like obvious that we know who's going to be that powerhouse of a fragger and who's not. But the real question right now is, will this 3v4 retake be possible with only one ult to work with? And it won't be, as they do decide to fall right off and maybe play for the exits. Smart decision coming in from Godlike, as they did invest a lot of money, especially onto that op, and it would not make sense to give that money away just like that in a retake, because they have 3 ults. I mean, you can't go up against that. That's really, really tough. But good stuff coming in for Biryani Power.
You can see how Biryani Power is actually using a proper team play, how they're beating each other, not just like, you know, it's not a bad bait, it's a good bait of how like you throw up one teammate but not letting that teammate die and getting up certain kills. So that is something, a good teamwork coming in from Biryani Esports and Biryani Power. I'm sorry, from Biryani Power. And if you look at the scoreboard, 7 rounds, not a single round given to the Godlike Esports, which is something I did not expect to see from Godlike Esports, provide the fact that they are one of the best teams in the community. So let's see something amazing coming in from.
Very close on that ult, but he only is able to capitalize on one and does enough damage on the others. So we do see some impact frags coming out from him. Shivy, on the other hand, he is still going to be playing pretty strongly towards the backside, finally nullifying the man advantage now. Both the teams have an opportunity to work with, and Deathmaker, here we go. He does get the first kill for himself and takes down Panzer, who is holding the spike, oh so dear to his heart. Beyond, on the other hand, still has utility to work with. He has his ult as well as a nade. He can totally use that utility to flush out any player off of the site and try to make a play off that. Now that is the flash that I was talking about. There we go. It's gonna give them the intel. I feel like the flash at this point is not only working as a way to push and aggress, but also to essentially get that intel, to have that knowledge that maybe even a Sova at this point wouldn't have, because you have 3 flashes consecutively to work with, you know? So that's pretty good stuff. But I do believe that I don't think that there's. I think that's a timeout. Yeah, I believe that the Sova from Biryani Pavo unfortunately has timed out. But that's just unfortunate. But beyond, on the other hand, he is going to be
don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
With a beautiful showstopper in his hand. He's going to be jumping around like a little bunny and hoping to get someone off guard. 1 kill. And he will get caught. He's going to get the people in the back as well. But he does get White Horse off of the ground. So good stuff, but it is going to be a 2v3, and it's all down to GODL. They're gonna have to make this thing happen. Beyond, he's holding elbow, but I mean, holding a positioning like this is gonna be very tough. The op, he spots him, gets one, but not good for the second. And Shivy, he's gonna be taking him down. Now it's all down to a DC player, and I mean, come on, you can't do much there, can you? It's just all to them. They're gonna have to figure out where he is hosted upon, but he's pretty much sitting all the way up in short.
वो क्या कर रहा है?
Oh, that was really unlucky. That was unlucky from Biryani Power, because they are doing the very best. They actually took out 7 rounds. This is where God like esports have started getting up
नहीं रिवर नहीं वैसे प्राइम में
gameplay, and now they have started the winning things, but they have secured 1 round against them. So we are seeing another problem over here, where they are getting a Sova drone bug or something.
Yep.
So we're gonna take another pause right here, but if we look at the thing, Deathmaker did make a massive
go GODL go चलो
over there with a
चलो भाई gear लगा दो अपने अपने
enough for the team, which has ultimately fallen down to Haywan and Shivy. But if you look at this,
अरे शिवी भाई अब तो कॉलेज में नहीं मिलेगा, मार दे बंदे भाई.
You can see that
अब तो पार्टी भी नहीं मांग सकते तेरे से.
Person. There's another recon
नाइफ कौन से
हैं? Godlike.
नाइफ भाई वो पिछले से पिछले बैटल पास वाला.
Where Sky can actually use her bird to gather intel. Like
कौन से नहीं कौन सा?
Which is not only gonna gather her intel, but it's actually also gather her.
और किडनी भी मेरे पास. मेरा PUBG वाला montage देखा, हाँ देखा भाई.
Pretty good advances that can be created for her own teammates. Because imagine you not only just gather information, but you're also flashing out the enemies in front
जो
of
भी
them.
देख रहा है DP Gaming की,
So it's pretty much
DP Gaming के चैनल पे जाके एक बार इसके montage देख लो, बढ़िया बनाता है montage बंदा.
Sky.
Exactly. Well, it is called the guiding light after all, so it is there to guide you through the map, trying to guide you through the executions. Now, I do believe that the player will be connecting in very short, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But this is looking, I mean, I don't want to speak too early, but I think I'm safe to say that it's looking a little bit one-sided right now. I mean,
low skins.
Biryani Pavo, I've seen some of the gameplay before, and they are so good in terms of their winning their aim duels, and that's what we get to see here today. But for some reason, I feel like GODL is missing out on some very basic stuff right now. They are not able to capitalize. I mean, they have some of the top players of India, and I don't know why they're missing out on that, because they're not able to
भाई हैवान खेल रहा है, शिवी खेल रहा है, व्हाइट हॉर्स खेल रहा है, डेथमेकर खेल रहा है, बेस्ट टॉपर इंडिया का.
I just feel like something's missing.
एक डिसलाइक कौन कर गया? अरे होता है हमेशा एक डिसलाइक करने वाला. पिछली भी आईडी पे ठोक के गया था एक डिसलाइक. कोई नहीं भाई, जलने दो जिसको जलना है, हम तोड़ते रहेंगे. आपको ये अकाउंट कितने में मिला?
At this point of time, we are kind of lost in understanding how the gameplay is coming in from Biryani Power. Because even if I was in their position, I could not guess what they are actually doing. Either they're playing split, or they're pushing, or they're faking. We don't know actually what they are doing. So I won't blame it on God like esports. They are doing the very best. But I think they need to improve a little bit on the teamwork, what they're doing on the retakes position.
सबका स्वागत है, dislike, like, सबका स्वागत है.
Nevertheless, they have gotten one round, so they still have a long climb to go. But if they make it even to 5 rounds in this half, 5 to 7 scoreline is not that bad. But they're gonna have to really pick up the pace on attack, especially if you're gonna be losing out on defense. So this is not looking too good.
आज कितना delay आ रहा है? कितना delay
to see a different change in the playstyles. But right now, everybody's playing very slowly. 45 seconds to work with.
Nice
well,
nade,
that
bro.
sound does give away a lot of information, and Flex will throw away a quick nade, chipping off a bit of health from him. Up and long still, so that is good stuff. Okay, Deathmaker still very, very safe to continue using the
nice
off. He will dash right away as he gets just
Deathmaker,
completely blinded and recall dotted. But he's still very much safe, thankfully, to his dash. Getting 1 kill. Now that's good stuff. But is it going to be good enough? As Beyond does get another one as well. Nullifying the man advantage and satcheling it aside like a madman. He's going to get 1.
Nice
Deathmaker getting 2, 3. And he is just being an insane player right now. We have seen some insane jet plays today, but this is probably one of the better ones today. Beyond getting 1, not good for the second, and Hevan closing out this round, getting the second round for Godlike.
That is exactly what I was talking about. Deathmaker with an off. If he needs to make a play,
भाई मैंने
make it
स्काई
right
आज तक खेली नहीं, बस वो ये कि सेज को replace करने के लिए स्काई लिया.
If they don't break up the momentum that was coming in from Biryani,
Sky looks useless
they will be done for, and they are successful.
बिरयानी के पास तो healer भी नहीं.
And now it's their turn to pick up the momentum.
हाँ वही तो बोल रहा हूँ.
And they are doing
इसलिए तो स्काई निकाल के लाए to replace सेज.
With the 4 kills, one with his
because she has flash too.
With his ult knight is
क्योंकि इनके पास फ्लैश नहीं बचा. गॉडल के पास फ्लैश नहीं है कोई. ब्रिम है, केजी है, रेज है, जेट है. उनके पास वुमन है फ्लैश के लिए, इसलिए वो स्काई नहीं निकाल के लाई. ये स्काई इसलिए निकाल के लाए क्योंकि शी हैज हील प्लस फ्लैश.
I will say is right now, irrespective of whether they're losing or winning, I don't see them
तो लाइक वो दोनों का काम कर देगी, हील का भी.
And her
advantage is that she can heal full team.
And they're keeping their hopes up high. Now we are seeing Beyond do some crazy stunts right now, but Pasha Hill, okay then,
फिर घोड़ा उठ गया.
Quick shot onto White Horse, nullifying any sort of man advantage that was supposed to be coming in. Hevan getting 1, Haku getting another, and it's going to be quick flurry of trades coming into play here as Pasha Hill will get another headshot onto Flex, but Hevan, he has a thing to say for himself as well, and the bomb has been dropped to Showers. 58 seconds to work with, and no smokes have been regenerated yet, so if he does somehow manage to pick up the bomb, he can essentially just go play that one out and just stay relaxed. But that guiding light, it does give away pretty much every piece of intel they needed. Now he is gonna go right back over to Showers, and they're not sure. Oh, that flash, that was a bit unfortunate. But if they would have popped it at the right time, then I do think that they would have had the information. Either way, I think they already know what's going on. They are preparing up for this. They are ready for this. They're playing in the smoke. But Deathmaker so quick on that kill. He's going to be taking him down.
Go, GODL, go.
3 rounds coming in for Godlike. Finally trying to make that comeback happen.
Eat my people potato.
That was unfortunate for Biryani.
Option alternate ID निकाल के लाया भाई. Congrats on. हो गया भाई दोस्तों.
Because if you see that
मुबारक हो भाई.
he could have been dead in Showers because he did an updrift over there, which is pretty much gonna make him.
Thank you दोस्तों तुम्हारे सपोर्ट के लिए. 200 हुए आगे. 2000 भी
नहीं at anyone, but he managed to take down one with a headshot, and it is
अभी थोड़ा रेगुलर होने दो फिर एक गिव अवे निकालेंगे.
But that's not up to him to be doing.
Stay tuned, boys.
Good setup coming into his hookah, but Deathmaker not being able to capitalize on that kill is what really is a little bit sad, because if he had gotten that kill, I think it was a pretty much done and dusted round, because if they break the economy this round, they have no money. सबका स्वागत जो भी stream देख रहा है. So they really need to break Biryani Power's momentum.
Do like and subscribe, guys.
Not only momentum, also their economy.
Not to forget about thing, like if we remember how we saw Soul versus Pateli's post, that the Showers control is a really important one, and like now we can see how Brim and has got the Showers control, which is actually amazing gameplay, because no one actually expects people to hold in Showers, leaving the entire side. So it is free that they can assume that the site is
Plant
clean.
ठोक दिया सफेद घोड़े.
Well, that's
Alright,
the
nice shot.
expectation that they
You
walked
won,
in
you won.
with, but
Alright.
Pastor Hill is going to break all expectations as he takes down Whitehorse instantly. Beyond, holding a very tight angle in towards Lamps. Now, he might just be in a huge error if he does decide to peek that, but that ult is going to flush him out of there. Beyond getting one, but that gets traded out instantly.
Nice deathmaker, nice round bro, nice round. वापस आ रही GODL.
Onto Biryani Power, and he does not have any preparation for this, but God...
ये मिस नहीं करना था.
How did you miss that? That was just unfortunate, but Flex is going to be recovering on that kill, and 4 rounds coming in for Godlike.
GG.
And they have started to getting closer. They're closer.
Thank you for subscribing, guys.
So,
like and subscribe आते रहना चाहिए. रुको मत.
If you have to do something, you have to start doing it right now. But they still have the advantage on the attacking side. But I don't know what they will do on the defense side, because they just have one sentinel.
कास्ट कर देगा पाजी. हाँ जी बिल्कुल पाजी कास्ट कर रहे हैं.
And their team. So I am not seeing how they can properly hold. But if you have a Sova in your team, you literally don't need anything else, because you know
अपने शिवी का मैच चल रहा है. कास्ट करेंगे भाई.
How to set up your retake.
Full support to शिवी.
Exactly, Jelly. Well, very well put.
Oh, aggressive op.
I also believe
बढ़िया वो
that
सारे बीपे से इन्फो दे देगा यहाँ से खाली. चलो अब दोनों रोटेशन जा रही है साइड से.
On the op, it just completely changes
Brim
the way
निकल गया,
the game
KJ
is about
निकल
to be
गई.
played, right?
वो पुश करते
Hill now, he
जाएगा.
will be caught
बढ़िया
off guard as
बढ़िया
Heaven
शॉट.
is just lurking around.
बढ़िया
Heaven
यार.
getting 3
Nice
beautiful
round,
kills.
boy.
What a play coming in for him.
अब निकलेगा
Beautiful
GODL
headshot
बाहर.
as well. This man
अरे
is a
deathmaker
madman, and
बाहर.
that we know for sure. As Hapu
Yes.
does get one blind coming in.
अरे
Flashing.
nice one,
Oh
bye.
my
मजा आ
God,
गया.
that is a complete wreckage coming in from Heaven. What a play.
This is why it's always told to everyone, it's recommended to everyone, please check your corners whenever you're pushing the side. No one, not a single person checked under hookah, where Heaven was sitting there waiting patiently for everyone to come in, and he easily got 3 kills. And he shuts the last
GODL.
one with his guiding light, flashed out Omen and killed him. This is why you should always
चलो भाई
be
दिखा दो तुम
aware
कौन हो भाई.
to check your every corners.
GODL in
If you
attackers.
don't, then situations
You
like
got
this will
one
happen.
flash for Sky,
But
like
Heaven
she
just
got 3
got
flashes.
3 of his most easiest kills in his entire
अरे
game.
तेरा होनी कला.
Well, I 100% agree with you on that. I mean, listen, it's the first map. They have made the comeback, and now we're going to be seeing a change of the way the things are going to be played. That's fine. Great guiding light coming in from Heaven, as well as he does do a lot of damage. And
nice shot.
Landing the first kill.
काट लिया.
He's going to be giving that man advantage to his team. That's what they were looking
चलो
for.
उठाओ इसको उठाओ.
Quick heal coming in from Sky as well, which is so very useful in certain situations like this. Missing out on the second guiding light though.
Nice shot.
Heaven will convert on the second kill for the team.
Rotation
now, it is
आगे
going to be a
पूरी
quick A execute as a bomb will get planted very shortly. And not much to work with, but the Heaven does have that heal. Now, this is what I really like about Sky's heal. Such a huge radius to work with, and not only that, you can easily just, heal up like multiple people at the same time. It's so perfect. And talking about perfect, Flex is just being that man right now, as he does get some pretty cheeky kills, and Shivy ending up the round to a 6-7. This is looking like a completely different team. This is looking like what GODL really is. They are back in it, ladies and gentlemen.
उसे देखोगे बड़ा innocent सी face, मस्त बंदा.
This is exactly what I was waiting
college
for
pass
to
out
see
हो गया
from
अब तो
God Like
मिलेगा भी नहीं.
Because what I saw in the first 7 rounds is not what I know God Like Esports to perform like.
Exactly.
But we should not underestimate the power of Biryani power, because they have dominated those 7 rounds. It doesn't matter if God Like was lacking in those 7 rounds or something was going bad, but they have dominated in the 7 rounds. So we have to understand the potential Biryani power has on God Like Esports.
माथा फोड़ आए हैं ये Beyond.
I think the power is exactly what they're showing right now. Is Beyond does get the first kill in the round with a beautiful Shrive
Team
tap,
heal.
but nothing really
Odd
surprising
sound.
right now to me.
शायद टीपी मार के जाएंगे अगर इतनी साउंड दे रहे हैं. अरे काट इसके काट लिया.
Biryani power
ये तो गया.
as
अरे
Benq
उठा.
is trying to really
अच्छा, nice
quickly rush
बात.
in. Beyond getting one. but not good for the third kill. And Haku, check those angles. You've got to check them. Man, Panzer all alone now.
corner check नहीं करा, घुसे जा रहे हैं.
Second hand, no utility to work with. He will get the turret back up in a couple of seconds, so that is good.
खेल रहा है, any idea? नहीं भाई, मुझे करंट लाइनअप का कोई आइडिया नहीं है, लेकिन जो ने बढ़िया लगा होगा उन्होंने वो चूज करा होगा. अरे आउटप्ले.
And he is lagging out quite a bit.
क्या हो रहा है?
Okay then, I
क्या हो रहा है?
face some sort of lag, but he does get the kill. But Heavan clutching up the round, very good stuff. But I would say that round was a little bit choppy coming in from Godlike.
भाई मेरी अपनी टीम बनेगी, टीम नशे.
Invest into all of their guns again. Everything has to be done from scratch. They don't have enough money to work with in the next round. So if they lose this against a full rifle buy with biryani power, they're done. They have to start from scratch.
They have to, because winning this round is actually important for them, because we are seeing a very weird buy coming in where we can see 3 guys with rifle and 2 guys with SMGs. So it's a really weird buy, but if they win this buy, it's worth it.
Exactly.
So the fake flash legi khel rahe
Don't be afraid, ladies and gentlemen, because if you are rooting for your favorite team, that is completely okay. And if you think that your team's losing right now, this is a best of 3 and it is a round robin. So your team will be participating in multiple matches throughout. So don't worry about that one bit. First map being bind and the second one will be to close very shortly. But as his ultimate coming in from Sky is here into play, it is going around following everybody. And it's going to concuss even 2 players. Perfect. Set up coming in for Godlike as Shivi gets first kill. Bomb will get planted up towards Showers, and a double lamp setup is coming into play here as Havan gets tagged up pretty heavy with the raised boombot. Not too bad though, as he is still very much alive and kicking it, as he is of course an aim god as we've seen before. Now all down to the players.
2 युवाल घुसे हुए हैं, एक ये शॉट बैठा हुआ.
Power beyond getting 2, beyond getting 3, and Haku
उसका POV दिखाओ मेरे. नाइस रीटेक रे.
What a kill.
हिला दिया बियॉन्ड ने.
Just a trade of frags, and wow, amazing stuff for Biryani Power.
ये GODL नहीं है भाई,
क्या
they
needed this frag. They needed the last
भाई मेरे दिल से भी यही बोल रहा है, मेरा दिल भी यही बोल रहा है कि GODL नहीं है.
Now they have stopped the momentum. And now it is their chance.
कोई नहीं, आ रही है GODL. अरे भाई ये कैसे क्लच कर गए रे, पूरी पोजी पे बना के बैठे हो. नाइस रीटेक भाई. It's gonna cost them a little bit, and like that you can see Shivi is running. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. रुकने नहीं चाहिए.
And I don't think he can do anything about it. Same goes to White Horse and Heaven, and they're forced to get pistols. It's a pistol buy other than Deathmaker.
A pretty hefty pistol buy, but Deathmaker is gonna go in for that eco frag and will get punished instantly as Haku shuts him down. Beyond though, he will be sitting up in hookah and
दोनों में मैन एडवांटेज आई थी, लेकिन बराबर हो गई है वो.
Giving him a free kill.
Okay, hookah push. No flash.
But free kill for Beyond. There we go. One more kill for him. He's gonna be quickly throwing that nade, and look at that. 2 nades just flying across at each other. Good stuff, but. Is it just it's all about the timing at this point. Brad getting another kill across the map, and we're still gonna be seeing a flex all along with the Frenzy in hand. Frenzy now getting that nerf, not that nerf necessarily, but the price increase. I don't find it as effective as a gun anymore. Biryani Power yet again picking up the pace and leading by 2 rounds.
GODL.
I mean, I will say one thing. I admire GODL's comeback. They did come back from 1-7 scoreline and made it 5-7. And I feel like now it's kind of like they won the first 2 rounds, they were doing really well, and then it kind of fell off again. And I really don't want to see any more close matches, because you know what? Close matches are what make me really, really nervous. It just makes me, just want to like get up or not even sit down, because that's how nervous it makes me.
जब खेलोगी तो और nervous हो जाओगी.
I will admit that, because at that point of time, you never know what's going to happen. You're always on the edge of the seat. You're thinking what's going to happen in the next moment. Because if you blink, you miss a very crucial tank. That happened the last round where we were spectating 2 race fights.
That's what gaming is.
Another action that was going on the A side. But right now, we're going to see that it's going to be a slow beat.
कई लोगों तो gaming से बस Mario समझते हैं. Gaming में क्या है?
That's just That's just unfortunate. I feel like
Keyboard
Pasha
mouse
should not
chalana
have gotten that kill, but somehow he managed to get it. And some quick trades, but
Arey.
oh god, Deathmaker tagging him through. I mean,
वो
many
off था,
players do
इसने
spam that
अपनी
angle,
vandal से
but
फोड़
to
दिया
get a
उसका
kill
सर।
from there is pretty rare. As White
Arey,
Horse does
nice
get
flash.
another kill, and Deathmaker is blind as a bat right now, so he can't do anything other than smoke himself off and try to wait for somebody to walk into his
अब
crosshair.
plant होगा है।
3v4 clutch situation.
भाई ये
coming
retake
in
नहीं होना
for Biryani
चाहिए।
Power right now. What are they going
ये
to do?
retake हो गया
How
तो
are they
eco
planning
हिल जाएगा
to
पूरा।
run this one out? It is a doable situation as they have 2 ults to work with. The one ult is popped up and he
एक
does
तो
get
वही।
one. Beyond getting one. Is he good for the second? But
हो
Brad
रही।
is. Brad does take down
2v2.
White Horse. Now it's all down to 2 players. 2v2 clutch situation. Nothing can be really done other than Deathmaker all alone in Garden. And Shivy just being the support to him. Deathmaker still tapping heads and he will get 3 kills this round. Clutching it up for Godlike.
At this point in time, I'll say the killing
बढ़िया,
machine
बढ़िया,
has
boys,
been
बढ़िया।
started. Deathmaker, what he was not performing in all those rounds is actually performing on like right now. Like few rounds has gone by and he's performing the best he can. And this is the Deathmaker that we all know. The way he performs, the way he kills, the way he taps head is the one that we all know because that is what Deathmaker is. But for the first few rounds, it was not him. It was not him. It could be someone else.
I mean, I don't know if we should be saying that, but I mean, maybe he's just not feeling himself right now and he will be picking up the pace later on. Haku, though, he's playing very aggressively to his shot, like a double shot setup, which is good most of the times. Beyond, on the other hand, he is still lurking around in long. So, shouldn't be too much of a problem as he does get flashed twice. So, I do believe that they're trying to make a bait setup towards B, and I think it is working. Because you have 3 players set up towards B long and pretty much all the players that are left are on A. So this is a pretty good situation coming in, but Haku there does get the first kill onto Flex. Now, White Horse, he has to be very careful. He does see the flash coming in, but oh, Deathmaker, very quick on the trigger finger. That sound is being made and oh, what is going on in the smoke there as he does get mollied off. Pasha Hill, though, on the other hand, he is still in CT, and there are 2 players teleporting right now to showers. The ult has been put to use, and this is pretty much a non-retakeable situation as Hevan is lurking around. He secures one, and he will take him down as well. Good stuff, but now it's all down to Pasha Hill with a frenzy and an ult in hand. He's not going to do much. He does spot one, gets one, can't get the second, unfortunately, but Deathmaker finishing up the round with 3 kills on his belt.
One of my
good stuff.
friend,
Equalizing the scoreline.
friend is observer of this tournament.
Oh, it was good. It was good. That's all I have to say. Because nothing really interesting happened. It was something pretty much obvious.
How to become observer of this tournament?
But yes, the bait, it actually worked out. But if,
bro, ऐसा कुछ process नहीं
if they were a little bit more quiet over that, it could have been a flawless round for Godlike Esports because the nade that came in from Flex when the last 2 players, Beyond and Haku, was moving towards the other side, that actually gave them a clue like, you know what, it was a fake and we are coming back to A side.
Yep. Well, I very much agree with you, Jelly, but I feel like right now what's happening is that both the teams are kind of caught off guard because Biryani Power, great head start, they knew exactly what they were doing, and then they were just, they kind of lost track of that, and then they had to start from scratch, you know, they had to give up everything, start from scratch all over again, which shouldn't have even happened in the first place. Now Flex, on the other hand, he is yet again jumping around like a little bunny, catches one, takes him out. He's gonna fall back immediately to not give away that man advantage that they have capitalized on. So there we are. 5v4 clutch situation coming in for Biryani Power, and it looks almost impossible as White Horse is going to be capitalizing on those kills as well, and Heyman so quick on the trigger finger, but Shivy has a thing to say for himself as well. 1v2 for Biryani Power. Does he expect he will get one? 1v1. The player is so low on GODL and he's gonna have to be so careful. Oh god, what a clutch coming in for Beyond as he clutches this one up for Biryani Power. Great stuff coming in for him.
थोड़ा off सी लग रही है आज GODL भाई.
Now Beyond is being like literally the carry of the team with 24 kills and 13 deaths.
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, guys.
That's crazy insane. Like his kills are twice his death. And if you look at Deathmaker, he has a similar amount of kills.
Yep.
And I will have to say, White House, Shimmy, and Flex, they need to step up the game, because the moment these three guys step up the game, it's gonna be an easy win for Godlike Esports. So they have to step up a little bit over there, other than Deathmaker and Heaven. Godlike Esports need to do something over there. And Beyond and Haku is literally being so good right now that the entire team is dependent on these two guys to frag out for them.
And hey, I wouldn't blame them. If your teammates are having a better day than you, go for it. Let them take charge and let them make their plays, because that's what's gonna really bring up the team's morale and what's gonna really help your team a lot. So if your team's doing well with a couple of people fragging out, let them make those plays. And I think that's what they want to do right now. Is if Haku and you know, Beyond are doing their job well and they feel comfortable right now with their frags and they're hitting their shots, completely relied on them. But Basha Hill, on the other hand, he is no less, as he does get 2 kills for himself. 2 very cheeky kills right in showers. Unexpected for Godlike, surprisingly. White House now, he's going to be coming right back around as he can't lurk anymore. With 3 players down from his army, I would say. They're just going to have to regroup. The bomb has been dropped. And essentially, to pick up that spike, it would be like a daunting task, because you're going to have to deal with another 5 people on site. Flex, though, he is still aiming and hoping to get someone, but nobody get, as he does get tagged up through the wall quite a bit, and Alknown will definitely help in his fight. But Flex, though, getting 1 kill. Will he be able to capitalize on the second with 3 people right around him all over that turret? Will get his positioning. 4 bullets. Maxine is going to be running dry. Switches to the other gun. But the quick turret kill coming on to Flex. I mean, that...
That was so bad. Panzer, you shouldn't have done that to your fellow teammates. Like to your fellow enemies. You should not do that. Kill them with a gun. But the turret? No, you shouldn't have done that. Now that should actually tell Godlike Esports to do something, because a bot kills someone, it's not gonna be good. So you need to do something, buddies.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen a lot of turret kills today, and this is not something I was expecting. So, well, here it is. Bind, not my favorite map, but I feel like I have seen such different sort of executions today on a map like Bind that it's been really, really interesting. I mean, I can't wait to see what else we have in store, you know? And Deathmaker, he's like so aggressive. He does not even get that kill. That is just so unfortunate, as Beyond will get treated out with a boombot from Flex. Full Lamps control has been acquired by Godlike, but will they be able to use that to their advantage, as they are completely smoked off and surrounded? Haku, good for 1, spamming through the smoke, not connecting a single shot, but the ult will come into play now. A gap in the smoke will be lethal, as Haku does capitalize on the kill. 9-12. What a round coming in. And that was an eco round, ladies and gentlemen. So they did get the plant down as well. So that is good.
Nice retake.
At this point, I wouldn't
best
blame
of 3 और 1 मैच होंगे भाई. अभी तक तो शायद best of 3 है.
By Biryani Power.
हाँ, best of 3 है अगर बिरयानी का pick किया तो.
We can say that, of course, Biryani Power is very strong on this map. So I wouldn't blame this on Godlike Esports, because Godlike Esports' next pick of map is Ascent. So I'm hoping that there will be a better gameplay that will revolve around Godlike Esports, and they will do something amazing in the next round. But if we have a quick look at the scoreboard, we can see how amazing and how spread out now the scores are in Biryani Power. This is what was required for them.
But I don't think that was, because Haku getting picked off so early, especially with match point on their belt, that shouldn't have happened. Beyond, though, he is going to be rushing down, and fountain blocking his vision. Completely ruined the entire point of him even activating that ult. The bomb will get planted with 1 minute and 13 seconds to work with. So much time on the spike as well, and a quick rotation does come in through showers. Now Heaven running up a guiding light as well as an owl. So this is a 1-for-1 trade, unless Panzer, he has other plans. Flash again, just completely making them blind as a bat, and all the players have moved back. This was not the play here for Biryani Power. They should not have pushed that. That is just unfortunate. But Panzer still lurking around the smoke. this is gonna be literally a miracle or something that they're gonna have to do to clutch this one up, which I don't think they are, because they are gonna be going in for that save with barely any time to work with. They're gonna be falling off, saving the guns, and waiting to fight it for another day.
At this point of time, it is actually a very smart decision to save the guns because the position that they were at, because they know that both the guys were outside showers, so there is no way that if they push brimstone smoke up there, it's a call dead. You can't do anything over there because you know once you peek out, if they see your muzzle, you're dead because 3 people are looking towards your direction. Unless you're trying to make a play, if you go to a shot, there is a possibility, but there is no time on it.
Placing swarm grenade.
Alright, well, 10 to 12 scoreline, and this is interesting as Panzer is still, I mean, Panzer has been making some pretty interesting plays throughout, you know, his throughout this match. He's been making pretty interesting plays. I feel like his role of a sentinel, he's been doing it really, really well. But right now, I'm not so certain as to how this garden play is going to be coming in, as Benq is going to be getting the first kill onto Beyond, and they're quickly going to be flurrying through towards Long and trying to get the bomb down. Another ult in play will not catch anyone, unfortunately, but a lot of utility being used as well, so they are trying to get as much of a team and a site knowledge that they possibly can. And looks like a pretty hectic situation right now. It definitely has me on the edge of my seat as Haku tries to lurk out of the smoke. Quick push coming out and gets one Pasha Hill, but he doesn't get the second. He's just lurking around and he can't get the second one either. And GODL finishing it. Deathmaker finishing it off with 3 kills. What a game coming in for him.
Nice.
What do you think? Are we going for an
एक round OT चाहिए OT.
Biryani Power shut this game right here.
OT आना चाहिए.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what's happening right
तुम
now.
क्या कहते हो दोस्तों? तेरा क्या रहा है?
I'm so nervous.
OT.
But I feel like, I don't know, I'm just very nervous right now. I can't even think straight, because if this is gonna go to overtime, ooh, that's gonna be a very, very rough one. Now, quickly farming that ult orb towards Long is going to be giving him the opportunity to possibly save up that ult for a retake situation. And that's really, really important, because you need to have those things readied up. Now, while Beyond is still lurking around to his backside, he does have the information, and he will throw away a grenade as well with what comes into play as well, and it's going to be a quick A execute without a doubt, because 59 seconds you have to commit to the site that you have plans to commit to. Ultimate also has been put into play here. They still have the option of teleporting right back towards B and to just make some other play happen, but I don't think they want to do that. I think they want to stick here. They just want to stick to A, and they want to make this play happen. I think that's what they really want. And here it is. Plan is about to go down. Ult just being missed, unfortunately, not doing a single ounce of damage. And it's going to be a pretty standard retake now. 5v5 retake for the match to go to overtime or for winning out the first map. This is what it is. This is going to be a very risky one, but Shimmy getting two. Bashail going to be getting that trade, but Brad also is no less than that. He is going to be getting the trade out on it as well. 0 players detained, so no worries on that. But Godlike, you're going to have to peek from every angle. You have to be so careful. Haku and Brad both converting on the kills, and do they expect that there's going to be a complete danger on the other side? No time to work with the flex. Clutching up the round for Godlike. What a play coming in for him.
He's going on an overtime.
OT aa gaya bhai, OT.
This is what I was expecting, to be honest, because the head-to-head combat that they were giving, the first 0-7 and then 7-7, and then they picked up the entire pace up, and then they gave a head-to-head, like, you know, competition to each other.
Yeah.
So I was on my edge of the seat to understand like what's gonna happen next. I did see an overtime coming in, and that is what's gonna happen. But right now we're gonna see that it's gonna be a B execution.
और Foxy
But
बाबा
at the
कैसे
same
हो?
time, what's funny is
और SR
knows that it can
कैसा है
be
भाई?
abused,
मैं तो बढ़िया.
and they're gonna aggressively push towards B main.
SR आ गए हमारे रोमियो.
Well, over time, gotta love those, but still a very, very daunting task to pick up on. Haku, though, he is going to be sitting up towards hookah, and we're possibly going to be seeing
Baba कहाँ गया है? वो
gameplay
दिखते
coming
नहीं
in
अब तो.
as there are 3 people stacked up towards B long. That's good. The guiding light definitely gives
Oh, nice
so much
nade,
intel
buddy.
that it's going to be working out in their favor. They hear the footsteps. They have the sound cue. Good for 1. Not good for the second, but Deathmaker is going to be converting on 3 kills. 4 kills. He is in it for the ace. He is ready. 55 HP to work with. No heals, unfortunately, but he still can make it through. Haku, 100 HP. A lot of time to work with. But does he have it? Does he have it in him to clutch it? And Deathmaker,
nice
an ace coming into the round on overtime. Absolutely flabbergasted.
The first ace we have seen in the entire tournament so far.
Ace for Deathmaker.
We have seen an almost ace where we have seen a guy been trying to get 4 kills, but we did not see a successful
Flip कर
ace.
लेंगे भाईजान
And
अभी.
that has been crossed off from the bucket list by Deathmaker, who has done an insane job with all the trades that came in over there, who traded Heaven and got 4 kills right there on the same spot, and also luckily the 5th kill over there at the same spot as well.
Exactly, Jelly. You're very much right about that. And once again, I would say that this is already looking like I don't know what, because look at this. 1 man down, man advantage for Biryani Power. Is Biryani Power going to be able to come back? And that's going to be boiling down already to a 2v5 as this trades come out one after the other. And I just feel like Godlike doesn't have the understanding of how to push together as a team. They have it noted down on defense, but attack? This is just shocking. Yet again, an overtime. Yet again. I mean, oh god, I don't know what's going on. A second
overtime, and again, I'm just hoping that the same thing will happen again. Look at the scoreboard: 33 kills for 16 deaths. What is that? Like, look at the score difference.
Wow.
Deathmaker is a killing machine right now with 33 kills. That is insane.
Deathmaker God.
We are going to be seeing a quick tack pause coming in for the players. It can be very tiring to play so many maps one after the other, and it's completely understandable. They are going to be going in for a quick tack though, and it's good to take these tactical timeouts once in a while, because you have the chance to really go over with your team as to what's going on, what can be improved on, and just some basic stuff, and kind of bring back the team morale. Because when you are, irrespective of whether it's an overtime or whatever, overtimes usually tend to draw out so much of energy, because it's like, you are just constantly going in for it back to back to back. Now, a double nanoswarm play coming in here towards long will stop the push that Pasha Hill has planned, but it won't stop it for too long as Fleck gets 1, Heaven gets a 2nd, and Horse. Oh, this is just disappointing.
2v3.
As 2 players are left from Biryani Power with not too much HP to work with either. Heaven, though, he is stacked up towards Hookah, and Shivi has a close angle towards CT as well as Elvo. So if both the players do end up walking into his crosshair, he's dead. But not yet, as they will play totally together, chipping off a little bit of damage off of his shoulder. But Brad spotting 1, good for the 1. 71 HP to work with. Arrow goes out, and the plant will also go down with 39 seconds. He is going to slowly shift walk, and that's a very good decision coming in from him right now. This is so scary. It's all about the timing. It's all about the patience that each player has. I mean, if Brad plays this one out right, he might just be able to win this.
Fake देना पड़ेगा शिवी को भाई.
Because where he's playing right now is one of the most obvious positionings for him, and if he makes a single ounce of noise, he missed it. He missed the Molotov. That is it.
Nice.
It's the end. That is it. Brad, 3 kills, clutching up the round for Biryani Power. What a round coming in for them.
Match point. We can it's safe to admit that at this point of time we can say Biryani Power is really good. on the attacking side, but there's something that happens to them on the defense side, and they're trying to figure out what to do or what not to do. And if we have to look at the Deathmaker, it's more about not Deathmaker, godlike esports. More like they need to understand what to do on the defense side for them.
Exactly.
Because they're good at playing aggressive, but they're not good at playing passive.
Yep. No, I totally agree with that. And I mean, look at that. Look at Beyond. He's pushing up all the way from showers with his teammate. So they have all the intel in the world that, yo, listen, it's not even A. Guys, it's not A. Just rotate over, stack up on B. It's our round. And I think they are aware of that because they are well prepared. This full sended B strat, I don't know if it's gonna even work at this point, but it better because this is all they have. Quick dash onto the site and it's gonna be quick. Pans are getting one, Flex getting the second, and it's gonna be quick flurry of frags and trades all across the board. And this is gonna be an interesting one if Biryani Power are able to clutch this one up. With so much intel as well, they know exactly what they're doing, and I don't think that Godlike Esports even is aware of what's even going to be coming right behind them. I mean, look at them. They're all hoisted up on site. They do not expect a single lurking power. This is just unbelievable. 3 people in towards lamps, towards elbow, sorry, and this is pretty standard, trying to get that control and try to play for a trade frag, but Havon, good for one, does catch off that lurk off guard. Flex with a second, and oh, Flex, just so quick, and Havon yet again, finishing it up with another overtime. 3rd overtime, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on?
And it is at this point in time, it's really very hard to say which team deserves the win because they both are playing amazing. And if you look at the scoreboard again, they both are equally playing good. Like, not just good, but amazingly good. And it's at this point in time, it's like win or die situation. Because if they have to stay in this thing, they have to play pretty good. And we can see pretty much similar all rifles buy. Not a single one is going to invest on anything else other than rifles.
Revealing area.
Whew. I will say one thing. I am exhausted because looking at this gameplay, I can't. I'm literally gonna fall off my seat. I am already at the edge of my seat. I'm gonna fall off. I mean, look at this. Beyond. So much intel already that he knows that there's one player already stacked up on towards B, as well as a Killjoy being present with the noise, the sound cue that the turret gives. They are aware. Now Haku coming back on that rotate and trying to regroup with this team to figure out what exactly is the right play here, because you don't have much smoke to work with once you use it up, especially when you're running a brimstone on your team. So you have to be very careful as to how you use your utility, especially in situations like this where you're on defense and it's a 3rd overtime running. Still though, Beyond is pretty much just lurking around, and it doesn't seem like they want to make any sudden moves yet, but most likely it will be a B execute as they are regrouping towards long as well as hookah. Now they have to be very careful and care for each and every angle, and I don't think Beyond expects this one, but last second he did, and Panzer quick trades coming out. Heaven hosted up all the way towards Garden, and Panzer, he's all alone. He's gonna have to figure this one out. Completely blind like a bat, and Haku getting one. Not getting any for the seconds, and Flex is gonna end this round with a 15-14 scoreline. Will Biryani Power be able to bring it back?
Match point.
Isn't this happening in repeat? They're winning the attacking side, they're losing the defensive side. But now, right now, I have a very good hope that they can do it on. Because right now they're attacking. They're good on attacking side, but they have finally managed to win a defense side to their name. So it's now up to this round that will decide the Godlike will win or whether it will go on another overtime.
Alright then. Some pretty good stuff coming in from both the teams right now, but Biryani Power, they're gonna have to pull up the pans. They're gonna have to figure out exactly what sort of a playstyle they want to run here, because Shivy right now, he has already used up one of his smokes. If he uses 2 more, it's going to be pretty much impossible to execute a site, and that's what it is. He's used both of his smokes now, and he's going to have to try to execute this site. With all the intel being used by Brad, I mean, he knows exactly what's going on, and there it is. Haku trying to jiggle peek and trying to figure out to get as many kills as possible. Brad getting one. on to Deathmaker, the absolute madman of a frag machine. 4 versus 4. Now, the bomb hasn't gotten planted yet, as they're still trying to figure out exactly what's going on, but the shock darts do come into play here. It's good for 1, but it doesn't tag him up for the second. Just didn't connect in time, and oh, that beautiful boombot coming in from beyond is going to be taking him out instantly. 3-4 coming in for Godlike. They're going to have to clutch one. White Horse getting 2. That is it. This is where the entire round changes. Shivy with the 3rd, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The winners of the first map of Bind with 3 overtimes is going to be Godlike. Wow.
Well, now we have to buckle up for the next round, which is a pick by Godlike Esports, and that's going to be Ascent. But unfortunately for Biryani Esports, who have chosen the map themselves, that was Bind, and they're losing on that map, gonna put them on a disadvantage on Ascent, because if we have to think about it, they will have a little bit of less advantage over the guys, but it's gonna be a fun one to watch, because if Godlike Esports can win over Biryani Power, then it is also possible for Biryani Power to win over Godlike Esports map choice. So it is fun, because looking at the competition that these two guys have shown and taking it up to 3rd overtime, there is gonna be a crazy fight in the next map.
Next map is going to be Ascent, with the decider being on Haven. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be loading into the second map of Ascent, one of my favorite maps, and I can't wait to take you guys on that beautiful journey as well. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Restock up on those snacks, and we'll be right back.
La, 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 la.
अरे अरे रैप छोड़ के यहाँ चलो मैं ही सुना देता हूँ कुछ। आप ही अकेले रह गए मेरे साथ, बाकी कपल्स जो रहते एक साथ चले गए ऑन स्पॉटिफाई प्रीमियम डुओ यो, नॉन स्टॉप म्यूजिक, 1000 डाउनलोड्स, हाई क्वालिटी।
याद है तुम्हारा लास्ट एग्जाम? A squared plus B squared is
know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do.